Finishing up my coffee for the morning. Get ready for day 2.
Okay, and we're off. Day 2. I've decided on the route. Gonna follow the Mallee highway, the B12, to its eastern end point, and then start heading north from there. So that should be all bitumen on there. And then we join sort of one of the main highways for a little bit before we head north to a place I think it was called Goolgowi, and then I think from there I'm going to head north a little bit further and hopefully find a bit of dirt, and then track east along that sort of dirt road, back roads, through to Bathurst, and then eventually onto Oberon, and from Oberon is where we've got one of the 4-wheel drive tracks heading into the one of the national parks. I forget the name of it, we'll have to look when we get there. But we've got 446 kilometres to go until Goolgowi. It's currently about 18 degrees, a little bit fresh, but it's going to be warming up to about 30 today, which should be really nice. I'll tell you what, the hammock, yeah, I won't say it again because I know I'll keep on saying it, but the hammock is just so good, particularly when it's, you know, warm. Just swinging in the breeze, looking up at the stars. I didn't have the fly on at all last night, wasn't necessary. And it's just so comfortable, just supports you beautifully. So yeah, it took me a little while to get to sleep, but I did end up having a good sleep. And a nice, easy morning on the road by a little after 9 o'clock. So it should be a good day. Currently passing through classic Mallee country, and something that I consider to be, you know, sort of classic Australia, I think. It's very flat, open, the slight undulating hills. It is farming country out here, but you know, really large farms. Reddy brown dirt, dry grass, big open horizon. At least this part of the road that's it's not too straight. It is slightly windy, which, particularly being on a bike, is much nicer than just going flat out straight. Yeah, big skies, as I said, quite overcast at the moment, a little bit of blue up towards the horizon. The odd grain silo here and there. Just to the left of us, we're following a train track at the moment, following that for quite a way. And every once so often you pass through a little town, often not much more than a pub and some public toilets with a picnic table, maybe a little sign up explaining the history of the town, a couple of old buildings. I love it out here, it's got real character, doesn't change too much, which is one of the great things. You know, you come out here, you see some of the history of Australia. Big grain silos on the left here. Not much traffic. A couple of big semi-trailers passing every so often, and your grey nomads cruising around in their caravans. Otherwise it's pretty damn quiet. Perfect. come to Australia, this is the sort of stuff you got to see. Don't just spend your time on the east coast. Get into Central Australia. This one's quite unique. One thing I get from being out here, you know, it's only day 2 of my trip, but just such a sense of calm. All those stresses and anxieties of work life and life in general, living near the city, just come out here, and I don't know if it's just, and part of it's obviously being out in nature, but also the open road, quiet. I think also being on the bike, I think, just adds to it for me. I think if I was doing this in a car, similar feelings for sure, but to me the bike enhances it just that little bit more. Tell you one thing that's not pleasant when you're riding along in the Australian outback: the smell of a dead roo on the side of the road. Woo! Sometimes it hits you before you see it. It is disgusting. Pretty close to 40 degrees again today. Quite warm, so perfect time for an ice cream and a cold drink. Well needed. It's now about 3:45 in the afternoon, and we've got about another hour to go till we get to Goolgowi. And I think I'm gonna see if the motel has some room, because 2 days at 40 degrees, I'm feeling pretty hot and sweaty, and I'm hoping that tomorrow I can get out into the national park past Oberon. I forget the name of it, we'll work that out tonight, but meaning I'd prefer to be camping tomorrow, so I might see if I get some accommodation for tonight, freshen up, charge everything up, and then be out camping again tomorrow. Goolgowi, 106 k's, let's get it done. And at this temperature what I'm doing is trying to angle my feet so that the air comes into my boots, and angle my legs so that I get some fresh air up the vents that are on my thighs. Doesn't make much difference, but it makes some difference. Look at this out. No fence on the side of the road. Plenty of cows. Ooh. You just stay there. Good cow. Been like 20 bikes at least past me in the last half an hour. Something going on. I don't know if you can quite see that over there. There's a little dust storm, dust tornado. Whirligig. Whirligig, is that what you call it? Whirligig over there. Okay, so day 2 done. It's getting about 41 degrees there in the end, so I'm a little bit soaked in sweat. Hence, I'm done, and I'm going to go and have a shower. And then after that, there's a pub down the road, and I reckon I'm going to head down there. So that's it for today. Hopefully, some of the real adventure riding starting tomorrow. We'll see how we go. Thanks for watching.